YouTube short the other day talking about how Candace admitted to being broke. And a lot of people are like, AT2, you're making this up. She didn't say that she was broke, blah, blah, blah. And she's saying that she ain't got no money to pay for this lawsuit that she got against the Macrons. Like, she has no money. And she should have thought about that before she started peddling lies. I don't feel bad for her, but let's go ahead and get the full context into the whole situation so y'all don't think I'm lying. What do I gotta lie about? I'm not Candace, man. So in this clip, Candy Girl, she's responding to a tweet of this guy named Milk Bar TV who responded and said, like, she has all this money. And mind you, her husband, George Farmer, his father is a lord, and he's part of this big conservative group. But she's claiming that they don't have any money. They just got one home. It's all bullshit. She worried the Macrons are going to take what, listen, there's a few things I think about, but let's go ahead and just get into the clip before I give you my analysis.
To intimidate people. I have no idea what game or if this involves them. Maybe it doesn't involve them, but the Macrons are playing in the press. But yesterday, a tweet had gone semi-viral. I mean, it had almost 1,000 retweets, and it was being pushed by this totally deranged human being named Nathan Livingston. And he's just, deranged, obsessed with me. I don't know this person, trying to tether me to Andrew Tate. I have no idea why. But he did an expose because, we said to you guys that we got an estimate, and truthfully, we were told that it was going to cost $5 million if this court case goes through with Emmanuel Macron. We don't have that money. We simply do not have that kind of money. We don't. It's not due today, but you get the point. And so he did an expose, which was the Zionists were all passing around, saying that I lied. I lied to you guys, and that they had discovered my secret wealth. And I was very excited about this. I wanted this to be true so bad. Never in my life did I not want to debunk something about myself, because deep down, I do want to randomly find out that I'm a secret wealthy princess. That never goes away. It never dies. After you watch the Princess Diaries, it never dies.
Candy Girl is playing in her face. She knows that she got money. She's playing in her face. But then I have to question, like, maybe this was all a facade. It makes you think, right?
Okay, it never dies inside of you. You just hope that you will be the princess of Geneva. And he presents this tweet. He actually went in and did a whole video. Okay, he did a video and he branded it with his investigation and explained that always George. They always say that it's George, my husband, who has this wealth. And this was the headline that he was pulling from. I got to show you the breakdown of my alleged wealth. He shared this, and Skylar, do you have just the screen cap of my wealth? Let me see it. Let's pull that up. The homes that I own. Here's his video. Candace is shilling for t-shirts to raise funds for the Macron lawsuit, but here's the breakdown. I have a 7,200 square foot Malibu estate that is worth $5.5 million. A Colorado farm, that sounds lovely. That's 8,000 square feet. That's worth $3.2 million. A Nashville home that's worth $8 million. An Austin mansion that's worth $7 million. A Stanford home, because got to visit my parents.
So I don't believe that she owns all these different homes, but do I think that she has more than just her home in Tennessee? Yeah, I definitely think she has more than just her home in Tennessee.
That's worth $6 million. A Miami commercial property that's worth $2.7 million, and a Nebraska farmland that's worth 90 acres. That's worth $1.8 million. And that farmland in Nebraska is 90 acres. And that's not it, because I'm international. Also, I have a London mansion. It's 12 bedrooms and it's $19.5 million. By the way, if you know anything about London, that's a steal. That's a huge property in London, $19.5 million. And then he says that I have 10 additional properties in the UK, France, Morocco for no reason at all, Belgium, spelled wrong, because it's in Belguim. Yeah, that's right. You see, I have a property in Belguim, not Belgium. It's in Belguim. You may have not been there. And lastly, in Germany. So, I am just, he shared this dead seriously. And people were sharing it like it was an expose. And nobody, at no point did these people go, Candace had more properties than Jeffrey Epstein. Like, I don't even know billionaires that have that many properties. That just sounds like too much to manage. Like, at the end of the day, you got to manage these properties. Royals don't have as many properties. Nothing stopped him. Didn't think it was weird. Didn't think to check, like, how.
Now, her husband, George Farmer, like I said, he's related. His father is a lord over there in the UK. He's also a head of PragerU, the UK version. So this guy is not broke. Now, where Milk Bar TV is getting like his facts from, or his information, I should say, because she's debunking it. His information is actually just straight from Google. Let me show you guys here real quick before we go back to the video. Here we go. Here we go. When you look up George Farmer net worth, it's right here. So then you see it. It says his real estate portfolio includes a $19.5 million mansion in London, 10 other properties in the UK, France, Morocco, Belgium. Listen, if she ain't got these properties, he probably got the properties, and his other family. I told you, it looked like they in a lavender relationship. They only have sex to procreate. I know that for a fact. But anyway, his other family's got these properties. You Candy girl. You might not have these properties, but he got the properties. You just don't know about it, lady. But yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Like, this is where he got it from. So this has been known information. I don't believe that she's broke. I think that she's trying to hide money and trying to put it out there like, oh, we ain't got this money because, again, the Macrons is coming for everything. She worried. And rightfully so. You should be worried. But this is what you get for lying. Because that lady is a lady. She was born a lady. All right, here we go.
That information came about. And apparently, he said he pulled it from this website, which no one's ever heard of, called This Trading Life. And it has a picture of my husband. They just make my husband richer every year. And I'm prone to conspiracy. So I was like, is he lying? Do we have a random real estate empire? I thought we only have this one house. Like, why am I doing this podcast from my basement? If we have I was a little bit angry, a little bit excited about George Farmer's wealth,
her finished basement, her basement that is fully furnished. Don't act like you got wood panels. Come on now, Candace. Again, she's playing stupid in front of our faces.
I'm telling you, it goes up by 200 million every year. It's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. He thought it was hilarious. He was sending it around to his friends. And then I obviously made fun of this. I was like, wow, I don't even know what kind of misinformation this is, but I really don't want to debunk this. But unfortunately, I only have one house. It's here and it's in Tennessee, and we don't have $5 million laying around to spend on a lawsuit. So I was telling the truth. And eventually he removes the video, but not without kind of insulting me. Like, he made this up and made this whole video, but said, I removed the video I previously posted estimating Candace Owens. Estimating? Is that an estimate? It's a fairy tale. Candace Owens and her husband's net worth and their real estate portfolio. New information has convinced me that the content was based on inaccurate data. I'm committed to accountability and ensuring that I don't spread false information. The opposite of what Candace Owens does. I'll make sure I do better, thoroughly verifying the information that's being put out. Yeah, so he vetted it so hardcore, but he pulled it from a parody account. It was a parody account that shared it and just was making up stuff for funsies. This guy took it seriously, spent hours of his life editing a video. And I'm just over here wishing that someone would give me this actually not really, it really does sound like a headache. I don't want that many houses, but like in a perfect scenario, like one day I would love to have a house in the mountains. So if you're watching, I don't know, Hand of Midas people, Rothschilds, Les Wexner, whatever is going, if you could just maybe just a house in the mountains, and then I'm good. I don't want too much more than that. I don't ask for much here. Anyways, guys, before I get into some of your comments, I want to remind you about the Wellness Company, because if you've ever checked the ingredients in your...
So this is Candy Girl right here. Candy Girl! Her lying, basically saying like, oh, we ain't got this money. We don't have $5 million, but yet telling you to buy her merchandise. Go watch that whack-ass documentary, making money literally off of the lie. It doesn't matter how much money she has. They're coming for everything that she made, all based off of all the disinformation and all the lies. This is what the Macrons are coming for. this is what they're going to get. Like all the profit that you have made from their names, this is what they want. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's about the money. I think more or less they're going to try to take her channel. I see that coming. They're going to try to take her channel. And this is why she was pleading last week, like, oh, why hasn't Donald Trump said anything about freedom of speech? And he hasn't came out and defended me, a foreign entity coming over here. Bitch, he used you. He used you. Your job was literally to say black people bad, black people start all the crimes, black people are the worst, black people are on welfare. You were supposed to put out all those stereotypes, misinformation, all those lies about the black community. Just how you lied on black people who were wrongfully killed by the police or by crazy racist folks. George Floyd, you lied on him, saying the fentanyl thing. Ahmaud Arbery, you lied on him, saying, oh, well, he was in there stealing in the home. Like, these people should have came out and sued you. If it was this easy to try to shut you up by just suing, these people, or the family of these people, let me say that, should have came out and sued you. Your only job was to talk about black people. Why do you think you were fired from the Daily Wire? Because you went off course and you started talking about them Jewish people, and they was all like, oh, no, we didn't hire you for that. We want you to talk about the blacks. All the blacks and all those Hollywood elites, we want you to talk about them. As soon as you veered off from your path that you were on, that's when they dropped your ass. You literally have done 10 years of coonery service, not community service, 10 years of coonery service, and now everything is coming back and biting you in the ass. And I bet you anything, your husband was all like, well, I'm not being sued. You're being sued. And so now you have to spend your money on this lawsuit, and rightfully so. And I bet you anything, when the Macrons take everything from you, he leaving your ass because he probably don't even like black women. Also, I'll go on this. He probably don't even like women. Like I said, this looked like a lavender relationship. Y'all only have sex to procreate. But let me know what y'all think in the chat, y'all. Please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I love y'all for watching, but we out of here. Deuces, everybody.